Hi, welcome to Fun Facts Live, take 2. I'm your host David, and with me today is Allison.
Hello.
Caitlin eventually.
Hi, I'm here.
Oh, Caitlin's here, all right. Here for take 2.
I seriously connected just in time to hear you say welcome to do the intro, and I was like, whoa, it's like you timed that.
Yeah, we'll wait till I tell you why.
Okay.
But first, we also have RJ.
Hello.
Maria.
Hi.
And Jake.
Hello.
Okay, so we actually were quite a ways through this podcast.
Oh no.
And I realized I forgot to press the go live button, which is a new thing I have to do, a new step I have to do that's not in my instructions because we switched from Twitch to YouTube recently and they have an extra step on YouTube for some reason. So
But are you recording?
So I'm going to double check. Yes, I'm recording. Yes,
okay,
I'm
good.
streaming, and we are live.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So anyway, that's why we're off to a late start. So now we got to pretend like we haven't heard these fun facts again. So RJ, tell us what have you got for us today? Oh wait, first of all, I have to repeat the fact that you guys are not in your usual location.
Correct. We are reporting live on location from a mystery location, and based on our fun facts, you guys have to guess where we are.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, RJ, take it away. What have you got for us?
So I did no research for this. I am just pulling out the penguin facts that I always have in my back pocket. Because since I was a child, I've been obsessed with penguins. Like when I was a kid, I knew everything there is to know about penguins. I don't know if I still do, but I know a lot still. Because they're the best.
They are. Love penguins. Love all the penguin movies that have come out.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, so what have you got? Tell us some fun facts about penguins.
Yes.
So there are 17 species of penguins, and only 2 of those species live on the Antarctic mainland. The rest live in the Antarctic outlying islands and in southern South America and Africa and Australia. They are found on every continent in the southern hemisphere.
Oh.
And
I didn't know Australia had penguins. That's pretty wild.
yeah, they do. My favorite part is that the African black-footed penguin that lives, of course, in Africa and South Africa, lives in roughly the same climate as Dallas. So, of course, as a child, I was like, to my parents, I'm like, well, you guys have a pool? Like, we could have a penguin in our backyard. It's fine. There's no problem. But they smell terrible, so that's probably not a good idea.
Oh, really?
That is a fun
Bonus fun fact, they smell terrible.
And are they social? Would you have to get like more than one penguin?
Yeah, they live in like big groups. I mean, if you've seen March of the Penguins, you know, there's...
I try to block out a lot of that movie, to be honest.
Yeah,
it's
really
too sad. It's too sad.
Those are emperor penguins. So of the two species that live on the Antarctic mainland are the emperor penguins and the Adelies. The Adelies are my favorite. The emperor penguin is actually the largest species of penguin, and it is approximately the size of one Maria.
Okay.
Yeah, Maria, that's why I asked yesterday.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they're about 5 feet-ish. They can grow up to about 5 feet tall. The smallest penguin is the little, they have several names, the little or blue or fairy penguin, and they're only about like 6 inches, right?
What?
They're so cute.
And they
look
still
like
stand
babies.
up?
Just picturing Maria as 3 feet tall now. I know you said she's 5 feet tall, but now I just can't help but picture her as 3 feet tall. Oh,
Yes, waddling around with an egg on her feet.
yeah. Oh,
That's the memory I have of the
Yeah.
emperor penguin from March of the
My-
Penguins.
Yeah.
My
Poor guy.
text My text to Maria yesterday was, I promise I won't be mean about it, but I am going to out you as a short person on this audio only format. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Sometimes I
Yeah.
wish I have dreams of doing van life, and sometimes I wish I was a lot shorter, because van life would be so much better if I could sleep horizontally in the van. Like my bed wouldn't have to take up so much of the space. Anyway, there's definitely some advantages to being shorter, I gotta say.
Jake is 6 feet tall and he sleeps in his Prius. So
That's true.
Oh, Yeah,
It is possible.
oh yeah, I slept in my Prius full length. I set up my Prius like a hotel and lived in it for a while. That was
Yeah,
that was another life.
it's one way to defray the cost of going to drill every month.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. I traveled all around the country and blogged about it and did some podcasts about it too. So yeah, the Prius is awesome. Who knows how long I would have been doing it, but I totaled it unfortunately, and that's how I ended up in New York City because I no longer had a car, and it seemed like a good place to not have a car. But anyway, yeah.
Fun Facts Live brought to you by the Toyota Prius.
Yes.
So,
Greatest place to
David,
live on the road.
a group of Prius, is it Prii or Priuses?
I
Prii.
go with Prii
I like
myself.
Prii.
Prii?
Yes, but I know it's hotly debated in the Prius community, though. But if anyone's out there wanting to sleep in their Prius, here's a hot tip for you that I learned after being on the road with the Prius. You can leave. The greatest thing about it is if it's cold or too hot, you can leave the heat or air conditioning on, and the engine only runs every once in a while. Which is just awesome because then you're not going to get asphyxiated, carbon monoxide poisoning or whatever. But one of the downsides is every time it kicks on, the motor kicks on, it like jerks the car and it would wake me up every time.
Yeah.
So you just put the emergency brake on and it takes care of that problem. So there
See,
you go.
I was wondering how to deal with that. So
Yes, that's it.
now I know.
Fun Prius fun.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Prii.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot of fun to live in. Hotel Prius, what a life. Yeah. So anyway, that was, sorry, RJ interrupted your back pocket full of penguin fun facts.
That's okay. I was pretty much done. I could go on, but I will let Jake do his. Don't get me started on penguins. I'll talk all day.
Yeah, we've had a little preview of Jake's fun fact, and it's really not that
Oh,
fun.
have you? I changed it.
No, come
since,
on, you got to tell us. Go ahead, go for it. And then you
Fine.
could,
So during the 18th century, the price of admission into a zoo in England was 3 halfpence, or the supply of a cat or dog to be fed to the lions.
Oh.
pause there for a shocking
Yeah.
fact. Like, what?
Did you fact check this? Is this
did.
true? That sounds made up.
Citation needed.
Yep, I do. I do have the.
That's just insane to think about right now. Caitlin, before when you missed the initial reaction to that fun fact, but we were talking to Leah here, our dog, by the way, if anyone doesn't know, but we're like, Leah, if she starts barking or howling, we're going to take you to the zoo.
I didn't agree to that. Sweet pea.
It's going to be the new threat.
We'll drop Daddy off.
Yeah.
I guess it's like the chupacabra or like Sasquatch gonna come get you.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Or
Yeah.
like every nursery rhyme ever.
Krampus.
Those are the scariest things ever. Like, falling from a tree.
What?
When the bough breaks, the cradle falls.
Oh.
And then,
I knew what you were
then like
Didn't know that one.
if I die before I wake, then
What? Or
There's like
Humpty
every-
Dumpty.
Ring Around the Rosie is about the Black Death.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah, nursery rhymes are just terrible. But you're right. But maybe pets should have some similar little nursery rhymes that we can sing to Leah about going to the zoo.
You can sing.
in the 18th
Oh.
You can sing your walking song on the podcast if you'd like.
No, that's okay.
You don't want to sing your song that you made up?
No, I think it's bad enough that people in the park hear me singing to Leah and think I'm not the same person. So, but I have a little song that helps her poop. So that's,
David.
Aw,
sometimes
that's
she needs
sweet.
a little motivation.
It'd be great when you have kids.
Yes. Yeah, I've got them all practiced up. I'm getting pretty good though. I'm a little jealous. I see like some more experienced dog owners like grab that poop off the ground and flip that bag inside out almost instantly. And I'm like gingerly like, don't let it touch anything. And it takes me a long time to wrap up the bag.
Yeah.
But I'm getting a little faster at it.
Yeah.
But I still have some envy.
My problem is always just getting the bag open, especially if it's cold out and my hands are cold. And it's like the two sides are just so stuck together.
Yeah.
Yes, dog owner problems. I can say Allison has a lot more trouble with that than I do. She can spend quite a bit of time trying to get those bags open. But I learned a little trick. You can like breathe on it, like as if you're fogging up your glasses or whatever to wipe them. You can do that with the bag, and it gives you a little bit of friction, so you can.
I mean, my trick is I open it, I get it started before I leave the house.
Oh,
I was doing that for a while.
When I remember.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. All right, Jake, you said you had another fun fact. Go for it. Oh wait, we didn't talk about the fact that there was a halfpence, and why it's 3 halfpence and not a pence and a half.
Well,
Yeah, so like
Don't know.
in the late 1900s, the English went through a period of like, it's called decimization, right? So like our currency is based off tens.
Yeah.
And now the English currency, the English pound, is also based off tens. But before it was not.
Oh.
So they're just random amounts.
What was it based on? Oh, just random.
Yeah,
not
so like
consistent at all.
Yeah,
Okay.
kind of like the imperial system of
Yeah, the
measurement.
units. Like,
Yeah. Well, so like a pound sterling was an actual pound of sterling silver. Like that's where they got the name of it. And then they had like different denominations of that,
okay.
based on like, you know, what you needed to buy and like how much it was worth and stuff like that. But yeah. So,
All right, we're
I-
definitely getting some of the background noise now.
it's pretty cute.
everyone's starting to wake up.
Baby's talking.
Yeah.
So do you guys want to guess where we are?
Antarctica.
You got it one. Good job.
Yeah.
Yes, you're on one of those National Geographic tours.
Yeah.
Jake got deployed to Antarctica.
Yes.
Tagged along to see the penguins.
That's actually a possibility. If I was in the army, I was like, man, I want to do that. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
That sounds amazing. I was surprised when we were waiting for the Broadway show to start. We went to a show this week, and I saw in the playbill that you can take one of those cruises, but with a bunch of Broadway performers.
Yeah.
And so you get to like see nature and then have a show at night, from a Broadway show at night. That sounds pretty crazy.
Terrible.
I take it you're not a Broadway fan, a Broadway show fan.
But like,
Oh yeah,
like,
theater people on a boat.
yeah, can you imagine like a bunch of Broadway prima donnas on a
Oh,
boat
yeah.
for 14 days? Like,
It would be hilarious.
That's true. Maybe a good reality show.
that's it. I'm going to my cabin.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right. There would be a lot of that.
Yeah.
I used to sit in a coffee shop right near Broadway, and so a lot of Broadway personalities would come in and have interesting conversations that you just can't help but overhear. So I think it would be really entertaining. just for the
Yeah, I've spent a lot of time with music people. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, they operate a little differently. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
And any other guesses?
Okay.
Besides Antarctica.
Besides Antarctica, we're not in
there's
Antarctica.
Whatever.
Sorry, Allison.
Allison doesn't want to guess anymore. She's disappointed. I am going to say it's got to be a zoo. But which zoo? I mean, if it was the London Zoo, that would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
That would be.
Okay, not the London Zoo. I don't know too many zoos.
And we all
What?
already eliminated. Actually, this
Somebody
was
in-
before we started recording,
Oh,
or
wait.
before we started streaming. The Detroit. We are not at the Detroit Zoo, which has the Penguin Center.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Because I would like to be there.
I have been to the San Antonio Zoo. Is it that one? I think there's
It's not
a San Antonio.
You're close though.
We have been to that.
We have.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think we have.
Did the zoo just reopen today?
No.
Oh, never mind then. I'm on the wrong website.
Allison is searching online.
You guys are overthinking it.
Okay, it's
The Dallas
Austin?
Aquarium.
Dallas.
Maria, you're close. You guys gotta combine your guesses.
Dallas Zoo?
Zoo.
Yes.
Okay.
We're at the Dallas Zoo.
Oh, awesome. So what motivated you to go there? Well,
The
date
weather's
day?
nice. Yeah, we're on a date.
Yeah.
Nice.
We haven't had a
sounds
date
awesome.
in a couple of years.
Oh,
Yeah, we just
gosh.
got a membership to the zoo, so we're here today, and we're gonna come like one more time, and it's like, cost wise. So anyone who's listening who lives in Dallas, highly recommend getting a Dallas Zoo membership because it's like roughly the price of two people going twice. So if you go twice in a year, you paid for your membership.
Oh, that's awesome.
And you're supporting the zoo and supporting wildlife conservation and stuff.
And tell us what are the best exhibits that we shouldn't miss?
The penguins.
The live feeding.
The live feeding of the
come
lions?
on.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Get a Dallas membership so they don't have to feed cats and dogs to lions anymore. They can.
Yes.
I was gonna make a really bad joke, but I won't. A really dark joke, but I'll send it to Discord afterward. Too dark for the podcast.
Oh my gosh. All right, so the penguins, they do have penguins.
They do have
At the Dallas
penguins.
Zoo. Okay.
The penguins here are fairly new. Like they weren't here when I was a kid. By that, new in that sense. I'm pretty young, but like within the last 5-10 years, they've, I guess, fewer than 10 years, between 5 and 10 years, they added the penguins here. Previously, the only place in Dallas you could see them was at the aquarium.
Yeah.
Where at the Dallas World Aquarium, they have the African penguins outside because they live in the same climate as Dallas.
Oh.
They also have the little penguins, the little 6-inch high ones in this teeny tiny little exhibit. It's like a little river. So cute. They're the first thing you see when you walk in. I love them so much. Here they just have the African ones, right? Yeah, I think so. And children making breakfast.
Oh, yeah, children. I thought you were at the penguins. So.
No, we're just like in a sort of bridge over a little creek.
Shoveled water.
I know they have my favorite right now is the hippo exhibit.
I was gonna ask. I wasn't even gonna say it because I was like, no one else is gonna love the hippos like I do.
I love them. They're super awesome. I mean, I love all animals, but like the hippo exhibit's 5 or 6 years old. Like it's brand new.
I think they just redid it like within the last couple of years.
Oh wow.
Wow.
It's the only hippo exhibit in North Texas.
Oh.
Because we have a couple zoos up here. Like Fort Worth Zoo doesn't have hippos.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah, imagine they're like not easy to create an environment for. I think I might have mentioned this before, but I never imagined that like hippos could be cute, but a baby hippo is pretty darn cute.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
Really cute.
In fact, Fiona is named after a character in Match Solitaire is named after a baby hippo at what zoo?
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati Zoo that Allison was following.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
But she's not a baby anymore.
not a baby anymore.
No.
She's big.
Yeah.
The Hot Chai Instagram follows the Cincinnati Zoo, and I love scrolling through there because our feed is just like art and games, and then every now and then there'll be like a lion.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll have to post my favorite video. It's probably like one of the original YouTube videos from before Google even owned it, probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a great hippo. I don't know how to say it nicely. Gas event. Anyway, when they expel their basically when they fart, it's ridiculous. Like you just cannot believe that this is for real. Like it just goes on and on and on, and then and then the tail starts spinning and poops flying everywhere, and it's just like it's a major event. Like it's fascinating. Everybody around's like, what is happening right now? It's just fantastic. It's quite a show. If you ever get the opportunity to watch a hippo do its business, it's intense.
So what you're saying is their friends never stood downwind?
I wouldn't dare. Yeah.
That's a Broadway and a zoo reference.
Yep.
Oh, really? I don't know the Broadway reference.
It's from The Lion King.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
You've never seen The Lion King?
It's in the movie. It's not only the Broadway show.
Oh, I don't remember anything about being downwind.
Well, Pumbaa sings it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I've seen the whole thing. I've probably seen like bits and pieces of it.
Okay.
So,
Probably can't handle it. There's
Nah,
some
Allison's
sad
gonna
parts.
make me watch it.
Yes.
Oh, great.
Get ready.
Okay. Yeah. So, what? We haven't.
What?
Oh, we don't. Oh, I could go next. Is what I was saying.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
okay.
We're gonna
Signal to you.
You're
we're
gonna go enjoy
drop
the
off
zoo.
actually. 'Cause we're gonna go wander.
All right. Well, thanks for calling in.
Yeah. Have
From a
fun.
fun location. If you get any
Bye, guys.
good monkey sounds or anything, yeah, just send them along, and I'll put them in as background.
Will do.
noise, so.
All right.
All right. Take care.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
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 All right, Allison, what have you got for us?
Well, my fun fact is also about animals.
Okay.
And some of these animals can be found in zoos.
Okay.
Not all animals are capable of jumping.
Really?
Yes.
Leah's barely capable of jumping, but
That's more
That's
of
a
a
coord-
preference thing than a
it's
physical
coordination
ability.
problem, but- okay.
But hippos cannot jump.
Oh,
So hippos, rhinos, and elephants are all incapable of jumping.
really?
Yeah. So it's because of a combination of their weight
Okay.
and the amount of speed they can build up.
Oh.
While many of these animals are quite fast at running, their speed does not account for the amount of mass that they would have to move.
So they
in
basically can't accelerate very fast. Once they get going, they can just.
Yeah, but they can't get airborne.
Interesting.
But it's
So one foot's always on the ground.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but for an elephant, it's partially related to kind of just their skeletal structure. One thing I didn't realize is that elephants are always essentially standing on their tiptoes.
Really?
It's better for the distribution of their weight. And that's basically what their skeleton is based on, supporting the massive weight as opposed to like.
That seems crazy because I
kind of
know
agility.
like ballerinas, when they stand on their toes, it's like devastating. Their feet are destroyed after a few years of doing that. I feel like it'd be
Well, an
better to
elephant's
distribute
foot
it.
and a ballerina's foot are slightly differently shaped.
It's true, but you would think like distributing the weight over the most amount of area would be more efficient. So I don't understand that. It's also fascinating to me, like Allison knows that when we're in the park in Central Park, there's a lot of runners, and I'm just for some reason fascinated with all the many
runners.
different ways that people
Yeah.
run, all the different gaits. It's crazy. Like no two people run the same way, it seems. Yeah. But yeah, there are toe runners that are the most fascinating to me. They like bounce up and down on their toes.
Well, that's the better way to do it, is to be a toe striker as opposed to a heel striker.
Really?
Yeah.
That seems like so
heel
devastating to your calves. It's like, whoa, and all your tendons.
Yeah, but you're more likely to end up with injuries if you are a heel, if you strike with your heel first.
Okay, I can sort of see that because it would absorb a lot more of the impact if you landed on your toes and your muscles were absorbing it rather than your skeleton.
Yeah.
So that
so
part
when
makes
I
sense.
was a few years ago, when I was like, I'm going to take up running again, I trained myself to be a toe striker. And then whenever I was out and about and would just see other people running around in the neighborhood, I would judge them if they were. I would like silently judge them. I'm like, that guy's that's a heel striker. He's doing it wrong.
Well, I just. So, do you, when you say toe striker, does that mean your heel eventually comes down?
Not really.
Oh.
It's kind of like your toes and the ball of your foot.
Okay.
It's like, so imagine if you were just running in place, your heels probably wouldn't ever touch the floor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and next time, when you're not on being recorded, just try to like jog in place a little bit, and then it's basically the same thing, but then you're moving forward.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like some people like exaggerate it to the level where their heels are literally always at least, I'd say 2 or 3 inches off the ground. They never even come close. It's just their feet are pointed down like ballerinas, and they're just teet, 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 running along on their toes.
The faster you are, generally the less the less time, for your foot to kind of flex that much, right? So you're just kind of like bouncing right off it again.
That's true, and that makes sense. I can see that if you were like full out running with your legs, but these people that fascinate me, their heads are bouncing up and down like at least, I think I would say maybe close to a foot. Like they're really bouncing, doing, like they're on pogo sticks. Anyway, it's. I just find that super fascinating to see all the different ways people run. It's insane.
So I think it's probably just like looking at like the physiology of like a rhino, an elephant, a hippo, even a little tortoise guy. It's not surprising that none of those animals can jump, but an opossum is actually the only marsupial that can't jump.
An opossum can't jump?
Nope, they're not capable of it. They're excellent at climbing, but they have no ability to jump.
Wow, that is fascinating.
Yeah.
I always loved, speaking of zoos and marsupials, that's one of my favorite exhibits, is going into the dark and seeing all the nighttime animals.
Oh, yeah.
Including possums.
Yeah.
That's weird to hear you say opossum.
Because this is part of the article I was reading. Possums and opossums are different animals.
What?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. And opossums are the ones that we have in the U.S. that is shortened to possums. But they're so like a little possum like in Australia can jump. An opossum in the U.S. can't jump. So I was trying to be specific.
Oh, interesting. I did not know those were different. I just assumed one was a shortening of the other.
No.
Okay.
They're just commonly called the same thing, but they are separate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
All right. Fun fact. Yeah.
Also, starfish can't jump, but that didn't seem that surprising to me. And neither can clams.
I've never even seen a starfish move. I haven't been that patient.
Yeah.
I've seen them like in a different position when I looked a while later, but I've never actually seen the motion.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Clams, you said?
Cannot jump.
Okay. Don't have legs.
Neither can leeches or ticks.
Okay. What? A tick can't jump?
No.
I'm surprised ticks can't jump.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. They get onto you by crawling or essentially like falling, but they didn't jump. They didn't propel themselves.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Yikes, those things are scary.
Yeah.
All right, Maria, what have you got for us today?
Bees 2.0.
Oh, yeah.
What 2.0?
Bees.
Yes. Okay. More fun facts about bees.
Yeah.
All bees have 5 eyes.
5.
That's not a good number.
5?
Odd number, so weird.
That is weird.
Yeah.
3 of them are located on the center top of the head.
Okay.
And has just one lens like the human eye.
Okay.
And the main purpose of those eyes is to see, for the bee to see if it's being approached from above.
Oh.
And it also sees ultraviolet, polarized, and infrared lights.
Ooh, fancy.
Wow. Okay.
The
I'm just waiting for where are these other 2 eyes?
Yeah. Okay. They aid the bee's orientation, but does not provide any form of image.
Huh?
Yeah. And the other 2 eyes are called compound eyes.
Okay.
And are located at the front, it helps them see pattern and identify the plant they're targeting.
Okay.
And they can see in every direction simultaneously because there's 6,900 hexagonal lenses in one eye.
Whoa. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And the compound eyes are hairy.
Oh no, I don't like that.
Why?
Ugh.
Why are they hairy?
Oh.
To help navigate in the wind.
Oh, well, okay, it's practical, I guess. It's not just there to be creepy, but ugh.
I can't even imagine the view that this creates. Like, how does a brain handle all this? It's insane.
They're very sensitive to movement and can detect movements that lasts 1/300th of a second.
Wow.
The human eye can see movement in 1/50th of a second.
Wow. That's
incredible.
Yeah.
That's impressive. So I'm imagining. So let me get this straight. There are 3 eyes on basically the top of the head, looking up.
Yeah.
But they don't form an image. They're just like inputs about
spatial awareness,
proximity or something. Yeah. Okay. Proximity sensors.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the crazy compound eyes, where they actually like see where they're flying and target flowers.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and the top ones are also for navigation.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, bees are just fascinating.
Lots going on in those little bodies.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't imagine.
And the size of the eye differs if it's a bee that flies at night or day.
Oh.
Whoa, they specialize. Night flyers and day flyers. Huh. That's just bizarre.
Yeah.
And is this pretty much across all bees, or just a certain kind of bee?
All, I think.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So if you're a bee, you have 5 eyes. Wow.
Yeah, a lot of different insects have 5 eyes. So not just bees.
Huh.
Just don't like it.
Had no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just can't imagine what it would be like to encounter a bee when you're at the same size. It's got to be so bizarre looking.
Well, I don't remember the bee looking like that in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, because I know don't they encounter one, or it's a spider?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. I do remember seeing that show at Disney World in the 3D version of it, where like something sneezes and you get splashed with water.
Oh, it's an ant. It's an ant. Sorry. I remember the little pincers now. It's an ant.
Okay. Yeah, ants are pretty crazy too.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Wow, this is amazing. With zero coordination so far, every fun fact has been about animals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Caitlin, what have you got?
Well, you've given me time to go and look up about an animal.
Okay.
Should we do the Swedish word too?
Yeah. Sorry, Swedish word.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So the Swedish word is ögon.
Gone.
Gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
It means eyes.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
That's plural? Igon?
Yeah. Ögon.
And what if you just one eye?
Öga.
Iga. Okay. I got my Igon you. Okay. I tried.
You did.
All right.
Caitlin did well, actually.
What's that?
Caitlin said it correctly.
Oh.
No, I don't remember what I said. It was like, I just kind of went, God. It just like made a noise.
Oh, gosh. All right. We're so bad at this.
We're terrible at our Swedish vocab words.
Yeah.
Yes. I think we might need a lesson on like starting
alphabet.
with the sounds that we
Basic
need to learn how to
phonemes.
make.
Yeah.
Yes, because we're not even there yet to be learning words. We need like, yes.
What are
like,
the vowel
longer
sounds? Yeah.
alphabet than you, so.
Yes. We need to know the sounds.
Yeah, for
A,
sure.
E, I, O, U, whatever the equivalent is. Yeah. All right, Caitlin, you got an animal fun fact for us now.
Well, okay, so So my original fun fact was going to be a linguistics one, but it is related to animals. Do you want that, or do you want a proper animal
Why not?
No, linguistics related to animals.
Okay. So I'm in English, and I'm curious. I'll be curious to hear from Maria if this is also true in Swedish. I suspect it probably is not. In English, the words for a number of types of meat are not similar to the name of the animal it comes from.
Oh, yeah.
So, for example, beef and cow or cattle, right?
Right. Mm-hmm. Beef doesn't come from a beefalo.
It does not come from a beefalo, no.
Which is weird.
Or pork comes from a pig. I guess they both start with P, but other than that, that's not really, it's like clearly not the same root word.
Yeah.
So the reason for that is that maybe obviously they come from different language families. And so English is such a mishmash of, some Romance language, Latin origin stuff, and some Germanic. And so in these cases, the food word, so beef and pork in these examples are from Latin roots, and the animal word, cow or pig, are from basically the Germanic root. And the reason that English evolved this way is because back in the Middle Ages or whatever, hundreds and hundreds of years ago, when English was kind of solidifying, I guess, if you were a fancy rich person, you likely spoke French, and so you also were the most likely person actually eating this meat, because meat was very expensive. I mean, it still is, but even more so, right? And so you were referring to these foods by their French names often. But if you were a serf, you were not eating meat.
Right.
And so you only knew the animals as an animal in the field or whatnot. And so you used the word that was like cow is, in German it's Kuh, so it's obviously very similar.
Okay.
I don't know what pig is in German, but yeah. So anyway, I just always thought that was a funny little how English then adopted both words together.
Is poultry different because it was like more readily available? Like a chicken is chicken, a turkey is turkey, and duck is duck?
I mean, the word for chicken in French is poulet, and like the animal chicken is poulet, and the meat chicken is poule, I think, or maybe I've got those backwards. But anyway, but they're like obviously the same root. And so that's obviously also where poultry is the same thing. It's because it's Poule. And chicken in German is Hähnchen, which is obviously where you get the word hen from. Yeah. So I don't really know. Yeah, the bird ones I don't know.
Okay.
It's
curious.
A little bit more of a mishmash. Yeah, I was thinking about that before too. I was like, wait, how do I rationalize that? But
but it would be like calling it a hen and eating chicken.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
But I mean, the word chicken, I would guess, is a Germanic root. That's not doesn't sound very Latin-y.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, and then we just didn't pick up the French for
whatever reason. We didn't really. I mean, poultry is a much more general term that encompasses basically all birds that you eat.
True.
Yeah.
Just curious.
I don't know.
Yeah.
English is weird.
English is super weird.
Very, very weird, and I don't understand why. It's so popular. Maybe that should be a fun fact one of these days. How did it become like kind of the de facto
colonialism?
Oh gosh. Okay. Not for good reasons.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I would say colonialism and like
technology.
and Americans being obnoxious.
Yeah.
And like kind of trying to be like, we're the best.
Yeah. Yeah.
Number one exporters of culture.
Yeah. That's a nice way to put it.
That's true. Hollywood might have been an influence there. Yeah. I wonder if we'll ever like resolve this and come up with a properly like a well-structured and like considered language that we can adopt universally.
I was going to make my binary code sounds that I make you all the time, but I stopped doing that.
Yes, it really makes me want to talk about AI and translation models and all that stuff, but I'll spare you. But except to say that AI has done it. It's come up with a superset of all languages that it translates, and it would be cool to like have that like AI model somehow translated into something that we could use. But that would be fascinating, because I feel like different languages are missing things that other languages have, like concepts and ideas that we can't speak about because the terms don't exist in our language. So
Right.
Yeah, it'd be fascinating to have a superset that encompasses everything. All right, I'll end on that boring note. RJ's not here to give us our usual outro, but speaking of outros, we do have a new outro from Charlotte Veronica, and the composer for my games lately, the last few games, and super excited to debut that today. So yeah, looking forward to that. Enjoy the outro, and follow us on social media, all that good stuff, and we'll see you
At Hot Chai Games.
at Hot Chai Games.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Except for YouTube.
Yeah, there'll be a link in the
YouTube
description.
is Hot Chai Productions.
Oh, is it? I need to fix that.
Yeah.
I should make them the same.
It's your own channel, and you
my
didn't know
gosh.
this.
No, I
it
didn't.
doesn't.
RJ handles all this stuff. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah, and my social media game is useless without RJ.
Yeah.
All right. Follow us everywhere, Hot Chai Games or Hot Chai Productions. There'll be a link in the show notes. And we'll see you again next week, same time, same place.
And stay tuned for the Saturday challenge.
Oh, yeah, Saturday.
Yeah, if you're watching live, stay tuned for the match solitaire. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to say.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, gosh. We're definitely missing RJ. But thanks for filling in and helping me get it all out there. And we'll see you next week. Take care, everyone. Bye.
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 right.
Right.
Good. Just double checking that we're streaming. Okay, yes. All right, good morning and welcome to the Match Solitaire Saturday Challenge Live. Every Saturday we play the Match Solitaire Deadly Puzzles live after recording our Fun Facts Live podcast. And you're invited to take the challenge with us and then stick around for our recording. No, that's old. I got to change that. We already recorded.
We did.
So that needs to be updated. So yeah, you're invited to take the challenge with us and see if you can beat our times.
Yep.
Here we go. We didn't decide who's doing the countdown though.
You are, buddy.
I am. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Nothing weird this time.
Yeah, I forgot to unmute myself. I think
Me
everybody
too.
forgot to unmute.
I didn't hear
It's
anything.
very quiet.
Yeah.
There's something that I want to talk about.
Okay.
I can't get over finding out how short Maria is.
Oh.
And it's not personal, Maria, obviously, but if you had said, Allison, who's the shortest person on the podcast, finding out it's not RJ, like
RJ is really tall.
I would have
really?
said, if you asked me to rank everyone in height order, I would have been so wrong. I just
Okay, now I
it's
want
weird
to
that
know
we've never
tall.
met.
I would have said David's the tallest, then Jake,
It's probably
then Maria,
fair.
then Maria. Then I would have said Caitlin and I are probably about the same height, and then I would have said RJ.
Interesting.
How tall are you, Allison? Are we the same height?
I'm 5'6".
Oh, so am I.
Yep.
Hey.
Hey, you got one right.
It's so weird that we've never met in person after
Yeah.
all this time. We came
I
so close to
know.
doing it too, and it just
It
just didn't work out.
Anyway, sorry it's bothering
got
me more than
stuck.
it's bothering everyone else, but I'm just like, this is not what I had pictured in my head. Oh, I have to restart.
Is anyone getting number one? Because
No.
I'm not.
No, not in the least.
I've already restarted a couple times.
Me
Oh,
too.
I just restarted for the first time, but I probably should have restarted several times by now. I feel like I'm going down the exact same path. I did. I ended up okay. I gotta do something different. Yeah, I didn't hear anything today about whether it's hard or not, so this is a complete mystery. So, when are we going to meet up next? I mean, not next, but ever.
Well, Caitlin's going to be busy for a while.
That's true.
Yes. I guess I could announce it now. If no one's listening to this.
That's true. That's true. It's pretty secret's pretty safe
so
here
I
on the
will
podcast.
In a couple months, we'll be going on maternity leave.
Oh.
So, yeah, exciting.
Yeah, for sure. And
Okay,
you're
I
first.
finished the first.
Oh,
Oh.
Good for you. I'm still stuck.
me too.
Yeah, I'm really stuck.
Okay, how did that not get me anywhere? I've stacked so much.
Oh, stupid thing. All right, I've got it. I just got to finish. Okay, done with one.
What? Oh my gosh. Okay.
Okay. I restarted again. Uh-oh, David.
Yeah, we're in trouble.
I'm trying to do too many things at once. I'm also trying to listen to to something else that's going on right now, and
Oh gosh, yeah.
anyway,
That
yeah,
definitely
too many things.
definitely makes it harder. I can't even. Yeah, I have a hard time even having this conversation while I'm trying to to think. If it doesn't just automatically come together like this, I'm in trouble. I'm getting nowhere.
I thought I was in a good place, and then I'm not.
Okay, so those of you who got it, did you start with the 10s that were in the middle column?
Do
you know?
I can't even remember.
I don't remember.
Okay, yeah, I know. It was a long shot.
All right, I have to restart too. I thought it was, I
great.
thought it was easy,
Yeah.
and then I just was like, nope.
Whoops.
Not easy at all. Maybe I'll do this. Is this smart? Probably not.
Darn it. Okay. Let's flip this. There's just got to be a way to get this. Okay. Where is that?
Okay, done with the second one.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what I did differently,
finish
but
one.
that felt good.
Okay, I think I'm finally getting number one. I think.
Oh,
I thought.
me too. Maybe.
I finished it. Oh my gosh. 96
so
moves.
I think I'm getting it though. I think.
All right, got to restarting 3. Having some problems today.
Oh, I feel like I'm about to run into where you guys were on 2 because everything's going well, and then all of a sudden.
Okay, I finally finished number 1.
Yeah. All right. Everyone is. Well, Allison, Maria, are you on? Which one are you on?
The second one.
Okay. So Allison's the only one on 3.
Allison's on 3?
Yeah.
Oh, good for you.
Well, it's not going great right now. Oh, stupid thing.
Oh. I just finished number 2.
What?
Oh, wow.
Already?
I don't know. I got that right. I
Oh my goodness.
I don't even think I restarted.
Wow.
I just I just had a vision. And it worked.
Wow, that's crazy. I'm nowhere near.
Well, I think I'm going to lose my lead because I am having a hard time with this one.
Know.
All right, restarting it again.
Yeah, I'm having the worst time with 2.
I'll try this way. Stupid. I know I've done this same thing several times. I don't know why I'm doing it again, but I can't stop myself.
Okay, I'm getting 2 finally. All right, 2's done. Time to start 3. Oh gosh, and it starts off with an obvious
Done.
move.
Oh,
what?
no.
Oh my
3.
gosh.
Yeah.
Come from behind. Wow, were you the last one to finish 1 too, right?
Yep.
I was, yeah.
Wow.
That's I
crazy.
just cannot get this one. All right. Starting over again. It's just stuck. All right, maybe I'm just doing this the wrong order.
Maria, have you finished 2?
Oh.
All right. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm making no progress on 3. I feel bad for you, Caitlin, having to sit around and wait for us.
No, it's okay.
I finished 2.
All right. Everyone's on 3.
Okay, I got it. I just gotta finish it. Okay. All right.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, there's no way Caitlin got it that fast if she didn't get the first obvious match. So clearly I was going for the wrong second match. And then so I always go left. I had to go right.
Oh, thanks for the tip.
I'm very proud of my streaks now at 951. I'm going to be to 1,000 pretty soon.
Wow. That is
Mine's
amazing.
402.
At 6. little over 600 because I remember I got my 600 pretty
Done.
recently. What? Oh my gosh! I'm the sore loser again.
Yeah.
I was about to say I'm just about to get it. Maria, I can't believe you did 3 that fast. You must have done it first try.
Yep.
Wow. All right, well, I'm close, so I'm going to power through. I don't want to end on the 6s, though, so I got to engineer that. All right, I finished too.
Yeah.
Who ended on the 6s? Maria?
I did. Yeah.
That's hilarious. All right, I got 609.
I could have ended on the 7. But
Just to
I took the chance.
I especially don't like to end the third one on 6s. Maybe if it's like the first or second one, I'm like, okay, I can do the next one so it doesn't end on 6s, but not the last one. All right, well, that is it for us. Yeah, we'll see you all again next week for more podcasts and games. Hey, I'll just ask you guys, are you interested in playing one of the arena games at some point? One of the nice things about those is like everyone's scores show up on the stream. Even though we can't see you play live, at least your scores show up. So silence. Does that mean no?
I mean, it's speed words. What were the other options?
I'm assuming you don't want to play word games. So there's 2 of them that aren't word games. There's one that's kind of like Tetris. We clear lines, deck of blocks. And there's another one, like it's called Diamond Blitz, and you're just matching colors. Trying to make diamonds.
I would rather play deck of blocks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I guess I'll ask you again at some point and see if you all are interested at all in playing. But it would be a short game because they're timed.
Yeah.
And yeah. Anyway, it'd be fun to introduce some of those games that I brought back from back in the day.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll see you next week. Take care, everyone.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.